Jesus explains conflicts and events in Israel and worldwide. Heartdwellers, please pray. May 12th, 2021. Words from Jesus through Sister Clare, spoken by Jackie. Clare began. May the Lord bless you with His hope and peace in these turbulent times, and may He give you a spirit of intercession and prayer for those who are suffering and dying. Last night, I had gotten quite an ear and eyeful of what was going on in the Middle East. Jerusalem being bombed, Tel Aviv being bombed, and the Gaza Strip was going back and forth and back and forth. So I came into prayer really wondering what the Lord has to say, and I said, "Here I am, Lord." The world is changing so rapidly. Things are happening so quickly all over the globe. For instance, I'm thinking of Africa. School children have been gathered together, 50 of them murdered, and there are mass murders going on all over the world. It's a sign to me that the black hats are absolutely desperate to create every kind of unstable situation they can to throw as much confusion into the world as possible. Lord, I know it is a silly question, but how do you cope with all of this? And I had another question for him. Lord, am I really supposed to go to Texas? He answered right away. Jesus began. Let me answer your first question. Beloved, you're beginning to see all that I must handle around the world, but you're only seeing the outside circumstances from a distance. I'm right up close, beside the souls who must go through the fire of seeing their loved ones cut to pieces and dying. Now, what is going on in Africa? The crimes there are heinous. Heinous meaning hateful or shockingly evil, just like the one who perpetrates them, meaning the devil. Yet I mercifully come down and scoop the innocent up into my arms and comfort them, bringing them to paradise in most cases. It is tragic, yet because I'm infinite, I have the infinite capacity to handle even the tiniest details of such situations and their long-term repercussions. Right now, I'm hoping you've gotten enough of the world from all the news you watched. I do appreciate your heartfelt prayers and sighs. It is effective. Do not think that when you look upon their plight and recoil in horror or compassion, that it is not counted as prayer, because it is, just as surely as if you had crafted a prayer and offered it. The sigh and pain in your heart carry much weight with me. Do you remember that scene in the series The Chosen, the wedding at Cana, when the woman playing my mother looked with such concern in her eyes because the bride and groom had run out of wine? Did she craft an elaborate prayer to me? Or did she just look up into my face with deep concern I could not turn down? Yes, that is what I mean. Your sighs and exclamations do count as prayers. Now, to your next question. No, you were not supposed to go to Texas. We have got it right. You are to pray and get everyone else praying as well. This is a most extraordinary and delicate time for your nation. Many things are about to change, and the enemy takes advantage of change to sow confusion and fear. Bind the fear and confusion and release roadblocks, snafus, complications, interventions, discovery, and exposure. This is only fair considering what they have done to your nation at every turn. They have this coming. You will see it soon enough. More time in prayer and silence, beloved. You have been moved out of your strengthening place by the curiosities of what is happening around the world. I know it is tempting, I know it is exciting, but you will do better the less you engage your curiosity. Although I'm not saying you should abstain altogether, just be very restrictive and do not allow yourself to be sucked in and go from one source to the next and the next, etc. Many things are in the works to destabilize your country, even more than what the changes will cause. So pray for the stability and soundness of mind of the people. This is a war that will be won by prayer, as well as the brave tactical actions of your president. All of you, beloved Heartdwellers, pray sincerely and from the heart for all these events around the world. The Black Cats are trying to throw the world into devastating confusion and war on as many fronts as they can. When you petition my Mother Mary, you are asking one of the most powerful creatures and advocates in heaven to take up your cause. Do you realize how difficult it is for me to turn down her requests? It is nearly impossible because she has my heart and does not ask out of turn. She asks in accord with my divine will and with heartfelt compassion. What she suffered for my incarnation has hardly been told. It was so much more than what the prophets have written, and of course the final sacrifice of seeing my martyrdom literally tore her heart within her body. You do not know the half of it, but someday you will. I am telling you this because it is another reason my heart is so inclined to hear her petitions and bring joy and relief to her heart, which was broken on this earth for your sakes. She especially hates the murder of innocents. What I want you to take away from this message is to pray for diversions and delays to plague the Black Cats, so they will fail with their evil schemes. Particularly the dates to watch out for are the 21st, the 22nd, and the 23rd of May. Those are times to really increase your prayers, because that's a busy time for Satanists. Beloved Heartdwellers, may I count on you to pray for these things? Truly, you have done so very well in the past, and we have made great headway. But this is not over yet, and neither is the enemy's desire to kill President Trump. So I ask you to cover him and his whole family with your prayers. Pray for diversions, distractions, and innumerable delays to plague the Black Cats. You will do much for your country if you do this. I love you all very dearly and count very much on your faithfulness. Ask of me the strength and wisdom to pray effectively, and especially pray in tongues. This you can do anytime. Allow my Holy Spirit to lead and guide you. Use your tongues to petition heaven with the most powerful and on-point petitions. Go now in peace, and know that I'm by your side, prompting you many times to pray, strengthening you in difficult situations, and continually giving you hope. Call on me, lean on me. I'm here for you.